So we'll just get some. I mean, I'm still beat up from Sunday, but
Well,
yeah, because I went out to Rick Layton's and there was like, I don't know, 50, 60 pillars. You know,
Yeah,
so we were just beating the shit out of each other. But
I remember you telling me about that. So yeah, so that's good. Well, I've been a very easy.
oh, no problem, man. So I was gonna say, you wanna for the 300 followers that I might have, you wanna sit there and yeah, it's a low number. You want to introduce yourself to them and let them know like what you do and like how long you've been pulling and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's basically what we've been talking about. Joseph Barrow from around Kinston area. Been pulling about 3 months. No contests, no tournaments really, just practicing with a couple guys I met on. But Jalen and Reed, what's up? We'll see y'all in a couple days.
All right, so yeah, we're just going to get some practice in today. I'm not going to hit. I don't want you to hit because I'm
never hit.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
I
so
usually just
because I'm getting ready for Carnage. So
yeah, I followed you on that.
Yep,
Look,
so,
I'm definitely. You don't have to worry about me right now. I'm gonna be very sensitive.
all right. Well, I mean, either way. It's just like in martial arts. You always got to worry about the guy that's the novice because he's the one that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, just talk to me, and I promise you, and I'll follow your lead easily.
Cool.
And you want me to do something? Just tell me. So put me a little pressure here. I'll try.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna. I'll be redlining, and you'll just. Okay.
Let's just warm up and all that. I remember you at the tournament. You weren't. I mean, you were not weak. I mean, you definitely had to work on your techniques, but you were not weak.
Jalen's pretty good. Reed's strong. He's a big guy. Been cutting down. He's thinking about going to the tournament. Good and Jalen both. I work mostly on the weekends, especially closer into the summertime. So
yeah, I mean, shit. Even the last time you saw me, I was 15 pounds heavier than I am now. I was probably around 240, 245 when you saw me. Now I'm 230.
I've been following him. You're doing right, and I know it's a sacrifice, especially working out as hard as you do, getting those calories right. Cleanness, though, right? In my opinion. Right. How does that feel, bro?
Yeah, you're strong. I mean, your riser feels good. Your bicep feels good.
I have worked. I knew my back pressure was my weakest point, probably. Well, other than side pressure. So I kind of did.
Side pressure's everybody's weak point. I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's just the way it is.
I did my speed max day on it for about 3 weeks, man. I believe it brought it up maybe a few percentages.
You feel good. How much you weighing?
About 170, maybe 170. Yeah, probably closer to 170 in the morning.
I was 230 and a half this morning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be 220 by
220.
June.
Is that what's the weigh-in weight?
220.
When you're 230?
Yeah.
You're going to
I mean, I could do a water cut if I wanted to, but so like the professional athlete in me is saying just get down to 2 1/4 and then water cut the rest.
Yeah.
The lazy person in me says just get down to like 218. Don't care about cutting at all, and then just feed yourself stupid for that night and the next day.
That's not a bad idea either. For percentage difference it would make versus the.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't think of myself as, like, if I was really, really cut and really, really strong at 230, I would probably go the water cut route because I don't want to lose the strength. But I consider myself probably a strong 180, 190 maybe, and then like. So I still got a lot of fat to lose, you know what I mean? And my strength is still building it's more like I just consider myself a stronger, lighter guy. So I gotta,
Definitely look at you put those meat hooks on a 180-pound guy, boy. That's a different deal.
I mean, I've pulled some of the top 180 guys in the Carolinas, and I'm not saying I can beat them, but I can compete with them.
Yeah. I could probably pull 154. I think I could.
Yeah.
I want to fuck that too. My whole life, I've been trying to get bigger. Stay on the opposite side.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably pull 154 and then slowly work your way up to like 76s and, maybe even 98s. All right, let's see what you got. Let's pressure up and
it's going to take me a few pulls to get on my foundation and everything. I remember, man,
You're fine, man. I'm just going to hold. You're 40. I'm 43.
I
so-
know, I remember that. Okay. So it'll be me a few times. And what they do, everybody will pin me a couple times, and then I'll
see, I
start
don't-
pulling them over.
See, I don't pin new guys. I'll let you work.
We've always warm up,
Okay.
and like Reed, he's tough, he's strong, so he catches me inside to start with. It's a couple of laydowns for me. Then we get pretty. We work each other till we get to an even point. All those do.
That pressure you got right there feels really, really good. Like when you're here and then you're dragging over, that feels really good.
I have no idea, so anything you can tell me.
Yeah.
Bro. That's why I kind of wanted to come here today because I see you traveling a lot, you know. And so I figured I'd let you have a little time.
Yeah, that's my weapon.
Feels good.
Your cup feels really, really good. So like I would have to gain height either right off the rip or down low. But yeah, your cup definitely feels like you're dominant. So you like pulling inside. You like that, just grabbing
Inside?
and going. Yeah.
Probably not, man. It's been hurting me until a couple of
So
weeks
like right
now.
on the inside elbow, it's hurting.
No, I'm good on my elbows and stuff, but
So what's been hurting?
excuse me, just I think old man inflammation and old stuff.
Okay.
A couple of weeks now, I've been doing a little bit of sideways stuff, so I hadn't really.
So it's more your hand and wrist that's been hurting.
I'd say it feels like between these two bones in here, that stuff's
Okay.
kind of.
Okay.
But it's
Because I mean, the way that you're pressuring up feels a lot more inside dominant than it does outside dominant.
Okay.
All right. So, like you're pressuring up more with cup, and so if I wanted to work with you, I'd work with you inside.
Okay.
But like if I wanted to stop you, I'd stop you outside. You know what I'm saying?
Let me try a little outside roll.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
That's probably how we normally go. I don't know why I'm doing that.
That's all right.
It's just maybe
It
it's
might
a
just be
natural way.
it might just be what you're instinctually feeling from my threats. So, because my threat is all pronation and rise, so you're instinctually trying to cut, which is right. I'm just saying, So yeah, I mean, that feels good. You feel good. You feel really super strong.
Appreciate that. So what you want? Just pull against you. Just gonna hold me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it.
Come on, try this inside deal. This is what I got now. See, here's where I feel it. I'm gonna push you. And the more I push, the better it feels too.
You feel good?
Brother.
Oh God, my muscles are just like, are you kidding me? You
Just
just
relax.
did this on Sunday.
We're going easy,
No,
easy
you're good.
to man. Cause like I'm right there at the top, man. I knew I'd get there pretty quick for
No,
you.
you're good, man. You're good.
And we haven't practiced it all since last Wednesday. I used to have practices on Wednesday.
Oh, so you're still pretty fresh.
So now I'm like, what happened yesterday? Now I'm about to finish, and I drank coffee all the way here, so I'm probably stuttering.
Nah, you feel good. You feel good. Hey, if this bothers you, just let me know. I'll take it off.
No, I got one too. I clean for a living, and lifting knurling on bar, I always beat the crap out of it, so I only wear it on special times. Did I change my pad? Maybe I did.
Yeah, you do. Let's put it this way. I can hold you, but I can't play with you. Like, I really have
For
to.
real, man?
Yeah, like, so your angles that I'm allowing you to get into are
Yeah.
super, super strong. I'd have to keep you out. Like, if I was to toy with you, I'd have to keep you way out.
Yeah.
And then I could probably toy with you over here. But over here, where I'm catching you, nah, can't toy with you. I can hold you, but I can't toy with you.
I know that. That's and the guys I practice with, That's what I have to do, and I think that's what it is most of the time, because I'll end up pulling them over. I haven't been pulling like that.
I mean,
and when I get them over here, then it's kind of even, but they start me over here.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
kill me.
look,
So
for
we're
a
close.
brand new guy, you feel really, really good.
Thank you. About 3 months and
Yeah.
0 tournaments and 47.
So the one thing I will say is like when you're first starting, I mean, you protect your hand beautifully, but like in a tournament or a competition setting, you're going to be straight wrists. Okay, now that's fine. And as long as we practice, we can practice whatever. But your thumb knuckles need to be showing, so you can get as high as you want as long as my thumb knuckle is showing. Okay, yeah. So you feel the difference already in the threat between me, what I was doing, and what I am doing now. Okay. Okay. Well, now so this is straight wrist. Now if you went to go. Now see my face, how it's different? Okay, right. Okay, that's because when it's a flat wrist and it's starting kind of fair, it's a lot easier for somebody to gain that rise, to gain that height. Now, don't get me wrong, when we're training, you can train however you want, but just understand in your head that you're not going to get all of that in a tournament or a super match or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, try, because if you ain't trying.
A lot of times I do specifically because I cheat my guys all the time.
Yeah.
They can call me out. So. But then I won't even think about it and do it. But that's kind of how you kind of want to be a little bit.
Play around and just try to turn you in a little bit.
Okay. You good? I'm going with it.
Good.
Staying with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was probably cheating every which way I could.
That's all right. Hey, look, man, I got no ego when it comes
Tell
to
me,
this.
brother.
No, that felt good. That felt good. Woo! I tell you what, man, 3 months in, I don't think I was that strong.
I think I've changed a lot in 3 months.
Yeah. I don't think I was that strong 3 months in.
A lot of it is pushing the pain out, man.
Oh.
And it's getting out. You do JM press. You asked me about my elbow earlier. The JM's what helped me from that. They were achy.
I've been doing a lot of bands. So because of the fact that I've been keeping up such a heavy schedule of practice, and I am old, I've been doing a lot with bands. I've pretty much given up the weights for right now because I'm too close to the tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've been doing a lot of band work. I do probably 250 plus reps a day of pronation, rise, supination, and cupping, and just on the bands. And then, the supination I'll go from the high, cupping I'll go from the high, and then that I'll just put over my feet and start with the green to kind of warm myself up, and then go to the blue. Like this morning I did, I think just 50 reps of the green just to warm up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I'm on the road an hour and a half one way when I do work, and I work my wife. She drives a lot. On the way home, I was hitting the bands, man. Okay.
You working the strap at all?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Just probably like 5% of the time.
Well, 95% of the matches go to straps, so probably want to get in there more. I wasn't trying to cheat you, but that's good. I like the way. I like the way.
I might know you go also, bro, if you can't tell. I said I got know you go also.
No, I know, but I mean I like your instincts because right away you wanted to get as much as you could, so that's good. That's all right. I don't mind you cheating. That means you're trying.
Thank you.
Oh no, that's just me growing in the strap.
I heard you. Yeah. You make it nice and uncomfortable.
Stay safe. Stay safe. There you go. See how you buckle under my hand? That's the whole idea of how I pull. All rise, all height. I just try to get everybody to fall under my hand.
I got you. Under your frying pan there.
Well, my hand's my biggest weapon, so I might as well use it.
Tiger paws. Yeah. It's up to me.
Feel good? You do? And for all of you guys that are watching, that might be watching this, let the new guy pull, let the senior guy hold. That's the way it works. You're not here to rip him open. He's not here to try to kill you. You'll get a good workout in static holds and lactic acid and all that. Like my left is feeling it pretty good. And he'll get a good workout in pressures. Your pressures actually feel really good. Your instincts feel really good. I'm still trying to work out whether or not you're an inside or outside puller because I feel both, which is good. I feel a lot of inside threat. I feel a lot of outside threat. I would say try to secure the hand as much as possible before you drag to the back of the pad because you're dragging and you're kind of going under.
Yeah.
So. I mean, for 3 months in, you do feel really, really good.
I've been lucky for no injuries. My training's going good, so
Good.
it's getting close to a time for a 1 week break.
Your left feels more dangerous right off the bat.
That figure on me is a lot stronger on my left. Some of these stupid things when I do.
Yep. Feel my wrist crack?
I did.
I was like, let me see if I can pull through that. That was good.
I don't know if there's anything left. We're about to find out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. My left is gone. My left wrist said, I'm checking out, bro. Yeah. Yep. It's another thing. You got to know when to stop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And my left wrist said, I'm done. So from a completely new guy perspective, what'd you think of East versus West?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I think they get very intriguing matchups every time. I'm looking forward to every matchup.
Did you watch the last one?
This last pass?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, all right. I'll shut up now.
No, I know the outcomes.
Yeah.
I know the outcomes. I've been on social media
That's what I was looking for, is to see what you thought of the outcomes and what happened and all that. But you'd have to see it in order for.
Yeah, I'd have to see the whole thing to get any kind of opinion on it, but
because that's going to be part of the thing, is to actually watch it. Because me personally, I think there's some fuckery that was about.
when you go to some place called like Istanbul or any kind of Ekistan over there, you're
Yeah.
gonna be like UNC at Duke. So that right there is nothing compared to that part right there. I'm working on it for a few months maybe.
Give me more that way. Yeah. Try to put a drink in your pocket. There you go. Good. So when you're doing that, try to bring your elbow to here. Use the elbow pad as a multiplier, a force multiplier.
Talk to me about
Okay.
that.
So you got 49 square inches right here. Okay. So if I have you down here and I can't finish you, and I'm way back here and I can't finish you, I'm not going to change any of my pressure. I'm just going to hold you here. All right. Feel the difference in your hand.
Yeah, there you go.
Feel the difference in your hand.
Working.
Right? And I didn't change any side pressure at all. I didn't change anything. All I did was regrip, get higher, and then use the pad to saw you open. Okay? And it's the same thing. Like, I'm staying at the front of the pad to maintain height. Once I secure your hand, then I can drag you over to my side if I wanted to. If not, I can go with more of a forward or more of a directly side, because you can also generate side pressure with your elbow without having to go like this, right? So same thing, right? I'm going to keep pressure here. Watch.
Right. Running with it.
Right, and I didn't change my pressure here. I changed it. All I did was move. Right? So now you're attacking. I want to get a little bit more on your hand. You know, or if I got to defend. You get what I'm saying? So you can use the pad for changing all kinds of different angles, not only in just the 7 inches, but also the angles of your direction of your forearm. So like here, right, to here, you see?
You're holding with different muscles too.
Right, here is really powerful for holding if you wanted to. I mean, I'll do it with my hand open. You know?
I can feel it. Okay, that feels good. I can feel the strap good right here.
That's good. All right. Give our hands a second to breathe.
Sure. All right, it feels just right. Try to keep that in mind as I'm straining down here.
That was good. That was good. Good job. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. So you feel really, really good in your side and your connection.
Side?
Your side actually feels really good. Your connection also feels really good. I'd say you're opening up more in your angles more than anything. So what I mean is you're dragging yourself back, which is dragging yourself down.
Yeah.
Right? Try to have more confidence in your height, your hand, and all of that. But I wouldn't even drag back. I would practice staying at the front of the pad while you're practicing.
Okay.
And that way you get more comfortable maintaining height.
Okay.
And if you're going to attack, then attack this way first, then drag back.
Okay.
Okay? So, yeah, if you're going to attack, then, so like what I'm saying is stay at the front of the pad, and then if you're going to pull inside, right?
Mhm.
There, and then,
Okay.
okay?
Gotcha.
So stuff like that. Because eventually you want to make that into this, right? So eventually this is what you want to make that feel like.
Okay.
Feel how it's just a diagonal straight to the back, right? That's
Yeah.
what you eventually want to
Yeah.
make that feel like.
Make it a one move.
Now, if you're going to be more defensive, I want you to kind of stay up here or stay here, lock your pronation, and then let them come in and attack you and stay high and watch what happens to your hand. You start to fold, right? And you can move your elbow, stay high. See, feel your cup just giving away, right?
Gotcha.
So stay high. Practice that and see
Yeah.
how you feel
That makes sense.
in your practice to stay at the front. And then once you secure that hand, whether it be in you know, either a cup or a supination or a pronation, then drag back to the back and bring the match to your section.
I got you. So you man.
No, it's all right.
But that makes sense. Well, it's the tip of the spear. Then. That's not accessory now.
Yeah. So try to stay as forward as possible. So like right away, I'm gonna sit there and, I mean, the way you even come to the table feels really good for 3 months. Because right away, what I wanted to do was come above you. So that means you want me to grab onto you. That's perfect.
What am I doing?
Yeah, well, you're coming to the table like this, so
Okay.
feel the difference, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm being
I want you
being
to-
really nice to you here,
Yes, sir.
right? But like, if I'm coming to the table, so let's just say we're gonna switch spots right now. I'm in a tournament, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna come to the table. I'm gonna shake your hand, all right? And then I'm gonna sit down my hand. And I want you to fight.
Right.
Go ahead, Clay.
All right.
Clay.
Keep my
But you
hand
notice
up.
I'm not taking any grip,
Keep it back.
but I'm maintaining the height, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say, all right, the ref stop us.
Mhm.
Exactly. Go ahead, take your grip. Oh yeah, this is great. Take your grip. See how you're fighting everything right now? And all I'm doing is maintaining height.
All right.
I'm keeping everything protected.
You're locked and I'm working.
Exactly. And now you did the exact same thing instinctually when you came up to the table. You stayed very, very tight, and I felt like in order to be nice, I had to grab you.
Because I was
Like, I had to
cheating.
grab a grip. No, that's not cheating. That's
That's good.
good. You're protecting yourself. That's good. I mean, people can sit there and say whatever they want about Devin, but the fight starts way before you even put your elbow down.
I agree on that. Especially on his level. Wait before that. He was so nice this time too.
He was all right, right up until the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Then he started calling him his dog. And
Yeah,
he was
well,
like,
I did.
I'm gonna start teaching you new tricks.
Definitely graceful afterwards.
Yeah.
But I don't know actually. His eyes are starting to bulge out again.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so that's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you just had was not, but your riser felt very good. So go ahead. Yeah, there you go.
You got me on this.
I mean, that's my weapon. So
You
you know,
did.
if I feel you cupping that hard, I'm not gonna try to hook with you. I'm just gonna go right into your
You
fingers.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
On these fingers.
Yeah.
I don't know how to work those
Yeah.
fingers.
Well, it's not even about that. When you're gripping, don't grip that tight. You notice how I wasn't gripping tight? I've got a
Yeah.
stronger hand than you, but
Yeah.
I wasn't gripping tight. Okay?
What'd you
Watch the difference. Feel the difference in my grip. You can barely even feel my fingertips. Right. That's better. Now if I went to go pronate, I'd be pronating into air.
Okay.
Right?
I'm giving you that.
Oh, you're giving me the roadmap. You're giving me an entire roadmap. Oh, that's
Yeah,
where
that's
I need
what
to
I
put
do.
pressure.
That's what I
If
do.
you pronate, you need pressure to pull against. Otherwise,
you.
you're just spinning in
You
air.
got me.
Yeah.
Unless you go out to it against the
Yeah.
boards.
Well, then you slip.
With
Yeah.
your hands.
But I mean, here's the thing: never hold on to anything. Okay, so like if we're here and I start going,
Mhm.
feel how you immediately cinched on your thumb. Don't let go. Just let go. Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Show me that one more when if you do. If you get me.
So if I start taking you, just
Yeah.
get the hell out of there. Because ball it up, do whatever you got to do, but get the hell out of there. Your instinct was to
yeah, I
grab.
have no idea how to slip that all.
Right, but I mean that's an art. But I mean,
So
your
here we go.
instinct was like if you went to go, right? Your instinct was,
Ah,
oh,
and
let
you
me go
gonna grab
harder.
me.
Let me go harder.
And you're gonna pull me.
No, but that's the thing.
Oh.
If you're holding on and the guy's stronger,
Oh yeah.
you're going for a ride.
There's
Or
the
even if the
strap.
guy's weaker.
And you got to work it.
Even if the guy's weaker. The first time I pulled Dunwoody out of the straps, and I know he's better than me, I sat there and said, please hold on, please hold on, please hold on. That's all I wanted to do because I know he knows that he's stronger than me.
And he was
So,
aggressive with it.
so if you know, because I came out of his fingertips like this and just drove. You see how you held on? That would straight down.
Didn't want to let
Straight
go.
down,
I have
right?
no idea
Now-
how to let go. I got to do that.
When you have a guy that's cursed with strength, like somebody like Dunwoody, you pray that they hold on because if you can get their wrists back just a little bit, they're going for a ride. It doesn't matter that they're stronger than you. You got all the technique at that point. But he's not stupid. He let go, and I hit the pad, and then I got tied to all of that muscle, and I was like, yeah. And then it was one way
Fun,
track. So just that little subtle thing that you're doing, because you feel like you need to do that to get a grip because you feel the threat here. So as soon as you do that, I'm kind of going with you to take away.
I can't get there now.
Exactly. I want to make
You're
that as
doing the
far
same
away as
thing
possible.
I'm doing.
Right. I want to make that as far away as possible. Now the ref will straighten us out, and when he does, I've got all the height.
Mhm.
It's just little tricks like that. It's just little tricks like that. You just, you know, when somebody's trying to get around you, supinate so that they can't.
I got you.
Just
Right,
get
right,
them, get your, because I'm gonna, you know, if I'm a hook puller,
There
I'm
you go.
gonna,
Get all you want. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna, if I'm a hook puller, I'm gonna,
Get it.
yeah, exactly. That's good. No, what you're doing is great.
I'm making sense.
But
now.
yeah, if I'm a hook puller, I'm gonna try to be right here and just pull you. And now,
Oh, it feels so good when you got my little fingers right there on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know it does.
Yeah.
Because if I had the little fingers where yours are, that would feel good.
Yep.
Yeah.
so, but all you have to do is supinate a little bit, and my fingers slip right off.
They're getting away from you.
Yeah.
Come back higher.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's little
Oh,
stuff
take
like
me
that.
right-
It's little stuff like that.
That's the main reason I didn't mind driving too, because I'm gonna get way more out of this than you know.
It's a little
For
stuff
sure.
like that. What else can I say? I mean, like I said, your pressures feel really good. I want you to get used to up here though,
Okay.
because you're immediately like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I want you to be here, and yeah. Now look, your height and my height, they're not that far off. I'm a little bit taller than you, but not by much. So, what happens to my fingers? Watch, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't do anything. It's not like my hand just magically grew. That's just, right, you gotta learn geometry,
Right.
okay? So that's why when you're top rolling, you're sitting down, right? So when I'm about to top roll you, oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. So when I'm about to top roll you,
Yeah. I'm so I had to try.
Right on the top.
Yep.
okay? So, you know, that's why, you know, you can't use your body. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you absolutely can. It's all physics.
I'll try. But I'm like, yeah. Spear.
Yeah, do the same thing. Square your shoulders off, and then you don't have to be that square. But yeah, square your shoulders off, and then just come through the top of my hand. I'm gonna grip so that you feel my fingertips,
Okay.
and I want you to just sit down and top roll.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. There's that pronation. Yes.
Hold it.
Yeah, I got it.
Slow. Oh, that feels good, yeah. Okay.
With you.
One good
With
slow
you.
motion. Here we go.
Okay.
Something like that.
Stop going to the back.
Okay.
Stop going to the back.
All right,
Come
yeah.
across the front
All right.
and then back.
Okay.
Because I want you to get there eventually. Okay. But what you're
I've been
doing
the
here,
opposite.
what you're doing here, don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just that you're sucking your hand down.
Yes, sir.
And I want your hand to stay high. So stay across the front of the
Uh-huh.
pad first, secure your hand, and then bring it down.
Okay.
So all I want you to do right now is sit down and drag your elbow that way. Yes. Now drag it back. No. Drag it back with your hand. Hand leads. Yes. Yes. Feel how my hand is
Yeah.
coming right out of yours?
I got to reach around and
Yes.
pull it.
Yeah.
I got you on that.
Okay? Hand leads the charge
Yeah.
all the time. Don't leave your hand behind.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hand leads the charge. Okay, your hand tells your elbow what to do.
Gotcha.
When you're hand-based pulling. When you're arm-based pulling, it's the exact opposite. But when you're hand-based pulling, your hand leads the charge here, and then you're going to bring your hand with you.
Can't leave it anymore.
And the other thing is you see how you're coming across like this?
Yes, sir.
That's not really a top roll, right?
Yeah.
So now we're inside, we're in a press, we're in a hook, whatever, but we're not inside anymore, or we're not outside anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going a top roll, it's going to be, right? And the only reason why I'm teaching you that is because you're sucking your arm back so far.
I'm living.
Because normally they'll tell you the exact opposite. You're going to come back and then here,
Yeah.
but you're dipping your hand so much. I just want you to get used to this, okay? Because like I said, eventually that's going to lead to that. You're just going to go here.
I'm just coming back on the kill. Matter what you want me to do,
Yep.
pretty much stay up here,
Yep.
work it all up here, and just bring you back when it's time.
Bring it back for the kill. I'm already losing your thumb.
I'm trying to let you go. Where have I got you?
No, what I'm saying is I'm already losing you. Like I can't contain you because your pressures are different.
Okay.
That's the correct thing to do.
I got you.
Yeah. Like if you're forcing me to try to hold on to you, then you're winning the match. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're weak or stronger, it doesn't matter. If I'm holding on to you, you're winning.
I'm probably still going inside a little bit.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Travis Bajam used to stand like so, and this was his top roll. Just straight across the front of the pad.
Front.
Yeah. Okay, so watch. See I'm up on my tippy toes, right? And then you'd be here, and then it's pretty much straight across the front of the pad. Now he'd maintain, but it was all side.
Mhm.
It was all side. Hell, even doing that warmed up the pec, because you're locking your shoulder in with your pec, and good. I don't know if you saw it or not, but you actually forced me to not stay so high. I had to adjust to match your pressure.
Nice.
Yeah. So
It
I
doesn't
mean,
feel that strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just awkward on the other person as it is on you, I guess.
yeah. It's all that side.
All right, so I'm gonna go up and.
So that one I was just working on, just turning you in. So the only thing that I feel with you is you're doing perfect side there. Your pressures feel good, but you're not pronating.
Okay.
You're just staying flat.
Yeah.
You're not.
I wasn't
You're not
really
trying to
thinking
bust
about
my
putting that
hand.
on.
You're just
Yeah,
staying flat.
at all.
So. Oh, my body's just like, are you insane?
Yeah. If you need anything, you need me to do anything for your benefit, you want to work something, just
Oh no, I'm good, man. This is my benefit. Trust me, you're helping me. You're still building strength in me.
Oh, you like that, don't you?
Good.
Yeah, I'm on that side of that little bone right there. Oh, yeah.
All right. How about that?
Oh, yeah. That's what I
better?
feel like every time right
Is that
there.
better?
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
I was like, what should I do? Should I let it go?
No, that felt good. You were pushing straight down too. That was really good. Because it works the riser, it works everything. Felt really good. You've come a long way in 3 months. Because I remember pulling you. What? That was your first tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's these guys I want us with, man. They're young and too strong. And Jalen's been practicing with you, buddy. Dunwoody.
Yeah.
He's been in New York for us. Practice with Armbet New York up there at Brooklyn. He's down in Florida right now looking at somebody at the Air Force Base at Panama City. So he's traveling. He talks to a lot of people, and now he comes and tells me in the best way I can understand.
No, you're doing good. Like you're good and fundamentally strong. It's just a matter of getting the technique down.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I just been in the yard shooting free throws and I hadn't had.
Yeah, I was gonna say, be
get
careful
to a
doing that.
game. You know?
If you were being literal, be careful with that.
Yeah.
Because anything that you're doing throwing a ball actually hurts your arm wrestling.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. I got 3 boys playing, so
Yep.
that's probably gonna hurt my right arm a little bit. I might have to concentrate on the left a little bit.
Your left already feels good with your. That might exactly be why. I don't know.
I
Because
don't know.
your left feels a lot more connected than your right does.
I flipped a 4-wheeler and messed up that part of my hand, and I think that lost a lot of my.
Yeah. See how you're
Connectivity.
automatically like me? That's
That,
even though I know how to do it, that's foreign to me. Like I don't like it. Like
Okay.
me, it's always this.
Right.
Like always this. So you're gonna be more of an inside puller. That'd be my guess. So same thing, except with an inside, you either uncap or cap. It doesn't really matter, and try to stay either completely wrapped where you're
around. So that's
where
my shortcoming.
you're turning them, right? But you want to have a gap so that when the ready go happens, you fill that gap. Okay,
Yeah, that's a good clip.
you fill that gap. All right.
Are we pulling?
Feel that wrist on wrist?
Yeah. So this is
Oh, this
The
is
elbow
deep
here.
inside, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
we never do this. Sometimes maybe not.
Okay, so you feel it right away. The lightning starts shooting up your three.
Oh yeah, I felt it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
I wasn't
Yeah.
about to surge on you.
No, I
wouldn't
had
do
to
that.
trust you fully.
Yeah, I wasn't about to surge on you. But that's the difference between inside and outside, man. It's raw freaking power. Now, don't get me wrong. I've said it in the past where I don't think hook pulling is very technical. It is. There's no doubt that it is. I still think a low hand top roll is probably the most technical move in the entire sport. But the hook is definitely technical. But I think the hook is much less efficient in energy usage than a top roll is. I think that you're pouring so much energy in a hook, and that might be what you need to do, but I think it's more of a transitionary, than a should be your ace. That's just me.
We're using bigger muscles, but you got to feel.
Well, it's also, I think you're just burning much more energy off into the ether, whereas with a top roll, you're much more efficient.
Concentrated.
And then, like, if I'm setting up against somebody like you that likes to cup, so what I'm going to do is feel the difference in my hand. Now I'm making the bottom of my hand high, but not the top. All right. So I'm making the bottom. So immediately I'm in your pinky. Immediately you can't do shit as far as
I
cupping.
need 2 more knuckles.
Yeah. And then go ahead and go.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you
you're
go.
completely
I'm
shut
gonna
down.
try.
Yeah. All right, now I'm going to pour a little bit of, okay, I was going to say, now I'm going to pour a little pronation.
Nice.
It's my wife, Christina.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Joe.
Go away.
So you feel the difference? It's all right here.
Yes, sir.
That's called wrist-based pronation.
Yep.
So that's your low hand. Now that's just a typical, that's a basic low hand where it's just high bottom and I'm just rotating. But you also have to have cup containment, rise, everything in a side pressure, everything in a low hand.
If you're not doing that, you're keeping me from doing.
Yeah, I don't want you to carve in, and even if you do, I want you to carve in there.
You got me that compared to that.
Yeah, I want you up here. You want to carve in, that's fine. I got you here. Recognize this? This is a high hook.
Yeah.
So a low hand can
I think
easily.
that's what George Ferguson like blessed me with right there.
Yeah. So this is, now if you're here, you're winning. You're here, you're losing.
That's right.
So it's just a matter of getting on top of
Yeah,
that
tight
hand.
angles, right? I see. He's very technical.
Give me a minute.
All right. You don't get any minutes.
Nope.
I was telling him I got 4 and I got 2. A little bit older than that now, but whew, boy.
All right, we're probably gonna do a little bit of talking off camera, but I'm pretty fried after Sunday, so hope you got something out of this.
Man, I got a blast. I appreciate it.
All right, awesome. We, maybe we'll get more done. Don't forget, May 21st, Carolina Rollers is hosting a huge practice here at this house. Get on Facebook, look at Carolina Rollers practice for the event page, and everybody's welcome. You better show respect, and if you can, throw some water in the pot or bring a table or both. But yeah, other than that, everybody's welcome. So we're gonna have probably 5, 6, maybe even 7 tables, and we're gonna open up the front room for that.
Nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to it. I really hope I can make it.
So it's gonna be really cool, and look forward to it. And that's gonna be the last big practice for us before Carnage. So look forward to it. Stay. What is it? Stay massive. Love arm wrestling. All of the good
At
stuff.
our age, stay massive.
Yeah.
If you're young, get massive.
There you go.
We're done with